Hey guys, so today we'll be making the macadamia white chocolate cupcakes. To start off with, you want to mix the flour and the baking soda along with the vanilla extract. Then you can use a spoon or a whisk to mix it all up. Now in a larger bowl, you can mix the butter along with the granulated sugar and also the brown sugar. For this process, I recommend you to use an electric mixer. However, if you don't own one, then you can always use a whisk. This process will take about 4 to 6 minutes. You have to keep mixing until the mixture is pale and fluffy. Now you can crack the eggs and mix it using the electric mixer for around 2 minutes before each addition. Now this is the second egg. You can do the same, and then don't forget to mix it afterwards for around 2 minutes or until it's fully incorporated. Once that's done, you can start adding the dry ingredients into the mixture. Add 1/3 of the mixture first, and then afterwards you can mix it with a whisk. This will stop you from over mixing the batter. And then add half cup of the milk, and then again 1/3 of the dry ingredients, and then milk, and then to finish off, you want to add the rest of the flour. Now for the white chocolate, you'll be needing around 1 cup. So you want to divide this into 2 parts. One part is 1/4 cup and the other 3/4. So what you want to do with a 3/4 cup, 3/4 cup, you want to melt it in the microwave for around like 90 seconds, and then because it's really easy to melt. I used cooking chocolate here, so you can do that, and then slowly adding this into the mixture. You have to do this slowly and bits by bits because you don't want to cook the eggs because the mixture is still warm and it just came out of the microwave.
And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so
Now with a 1/4 cup of white chocolate, you want to chop it into smaller chunks. This will help you incorporate it into the mixture and it will help the chocolate to melt better. The next step is to add the macadamia nuts. My macadamia nuts is salted and I blended this beforehand. So I put it in the blender and it becomes smoother, and you can just mix it in.
when you told me that you hated my friend.
The last step of this recipe is to line the cupcakes and scoop the batter into the cupcake liners. Here I'm using an ice cream scoop. It gives me a more precise measurement, and it keeps track of like how much batter I put into each liner.
Anyone thinking I still care or don't, but you still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on, and I think you should.
So you want to do this, and once you're done, you can put it in the oven. Don't forget to preheat your oven for 10 minutes in 175 degrees Celsius. So yeah, you want to do this, and then you put it in the oven for around 15 to 18 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. As you can tell here, I used a plastic fork. It's a small plastic fork. It's usually for fruits. I used this to test whether or not it comes out clean. Now on to the buttercream frosting. It's very easy. You want to add the butter in and then the sugar and also the shortening. After you put everything in, then you can start mixing it using an electric mixer. I used an electric hand mixer. It's best to do this with a mixer because then you'll get really tired and you need to actually beat it up until the butter and the shortenings are both creamy enough. And you want to do this for around 4 to 6 minutes using the mixer. At the end, if you think that the buttercream is still too flowy, then you can add more sugar. And if you think it's actually too thick, then you can add some milk. Like 1 teaspoon is a lot already, so start with 1 teaspoon and then keep adding after each mixture.
Love yourself.
So to continue, you want to grab a piping bag. You only need 1 in this case because we're making a round tip. What you want to do is to fold over the piping bag, creating a mold that would fit your hand. And then you can grab the buttercream with a spatula and scrape it on the sides of your fingers. This will help you to put all the buttercream inside the piping bag. Once the piping bag is full, you can fold it back over, and what I did here was push the icing, the buttercream down and then twisting it on the top. I'm sorry you can't really see this clearly, but here is how it looks like now. And then you can cut the tip off. This will pop the air out, and then you can twist it some more and it will make the buttercream frosting go down, as you can see here. So now on to the swirl. As you can tell here, I'm just doing a classic swirl. I just dragged it in a circle, but since the tip is quite wide, you don't want to pull up as much. You want to put more pressure. Here I'm doing it again so you know what I mean. You want the piping tip to actually press into the buttercream. This way it'll make it like flatter, so it's not too high and it would actually stick with the cupcakes.
Day drunk into the night, wanna keep you here.
This is the finished look for my cupcakes. Here I'm just adding some grated white chocolate and also macadamia nut. This step is totally optional. It's up to you on how you can decorate it. I just thought this would look pretty. So I hope you enjoy my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please watch my future videos. Thank you. Bye guys.